Bali, the island of the gods, is renowned for its sun-kissed beaches, vibrant nightlife, and lush rice terraces. Yet, beyond the bustling tourist hubs of Kuta, Seminyak, and Ubud lies a collection of underrated historical towns that whisper tales of ancient kingdoms, sacred rituals, and timeless traditions. These hidden gems offer a chance to step away from the crowded resorts and immerse yourself in the authentic soul of Bali. A place where history, culture, and natural beauty intertwine to create an unforgettable experience. In this post, we'll embark on a journey to explore 5 underrated historical towns in Bali: Sidemen, Umd, Pemuteran, Trunyan, and Penglipuran. Each town offers a unique glimpse into Bali's past, from ancient Hindu temples and royal palaces to traditional villages that have preserved their customs for centuries. Whether you're a history buff, a culture enthusiast, or simply a traveler seeking an off-the-beaten-path adventure, these towns will captivate your senses and leave you with a deeper appreciation for Bali's heritage. Let's dive in. Nestled in the shadow of Bali's sacred Mount Agung, Sidemen is often described as the Ubud of 20 years ago, a lush, tranquil valley where time seems to stand still. Located in East Bali, about 2 hours from Ubud, Sidemen is a haven of rolling hills, emerald rice paddies, and traditional villages that have resisted the rapid commercialization seen in other parts of the island. This underrated town is a treasure trove of history and culture, offering a glimpse into Bali's rural past and its enduring traditions. Sidemen's history is deeply tied to Bali's Hindu heritage and its agricultural traditions. The town is part of the Karangasem Regency, once a powerful kingdom that ruled much of East Bali. The region's Subak irrigation system, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, has sustained rice farming here for centuries, reflecting the ingenuity of Balinese farmers. This ancient system, which channels water from springs and rivers to terraced fields, is not just a feat of engineering but a spiritual practice, with rituals dedicated to Jewishri, the goddess of rice and fertility. Sidemen's historical charm is also evident in its traditional villages, where locals still practice age-old crafts like weaving and silversmithing. The town is home to several historic temples, such as Pura Bukit Sangkan Gunung, which offers panoramic views of the valley and Mount Agung. These temples, often small and unassuming, are central to the community's spiritual life, hosting ceremonies that have been performed for generations. Explore Sidemen's rice terraces, especially at sunrise or sunset when the fields glow with golden hues. Take a guided walk to learn about the Subak system and the daily lives of local farmers. You might even spot fireflies dancing over the fields at night, a rare sight in more developed areas. Visit Pura Bukit Sangkan Gunung, a hilltop temple that offers a serene setting for reflection and stunning views of Mount Agung. Sidemen is famous for its songket textiles, hand-woven fabrics adorned with intricate gold or silver threads. Visit a local weaving workshop to see artisans at work and perhaps try your hand at this ancient craft. Stay at Wapa Dium Sidemen, an eco-friendly resort built with bamboo and thatched roofs, blending modern comfort with traditional aesthetics. Its riverside location and private plunge pools make it a perfect base for exploring Sidemen. Stop at a warung to try bebek betutu, slow-cooked duck, or laklak, rice flour pancakes drizzled with palm syrup, dishes that reflect Bali's culinary heritage. Sidemen's relative isolation has preserved its authenticity, shielding it from the overdevelopment that has transformed Ubud. The town's laid-back vibe, lack of tourist crowds, and focus on traditional life make it a perfect escape for those seeking the real Bali. However, with new boutique hotels and villas popping up, Sidemen is on the cusp of discovery, so visit soon to experience its unspoiled charm. Sidemen is a 2-hour drive from Ubud or Denpasar, best reached by hiring a private driver or renting a scooter. April to October offers pleasant weather for exploring the terraces and temples. Accommodation ranges from budget homestays to luxury villas like Wapa Dium. Book in advance during peak seasons, July-August. Dress modestly when visiting temples, sarong and sash required, and respect local customs during ceremonies. Tucked away on Bali's eastern tip, is not a single town but a string of coastal villages along a black sand bay, collectively known as a serene escape from Bali's touristy south. This underrated destination combines historical significance with natural beauty, offering a glimpse into Bali's maritime heritage and spiritual traditions. Amt's quiet charm, vibrant coral reefs, and traditional fishing communities make it a must-visit for history lovers and ocean enthusiasts alike. Amt's history is rooted in its fishing villages, where life revolves around the sea. The region's black sand beaches, formed by volcanic activity from nearby Mount Agung, have supported fishing communities for centuries. Traditional jukung boats, with their colorful sails, still dot the coastline, a testament to Bali's seafaring past. Amt is also home to ancient temples like Pura Lempuyang, one of Bali's most sacred sites, believed to date back to pre-Hindu times. The temple's iconic gates of heaven frame Mount Agung, creating a spiritual and visual masterpiece that has only recently gained fame on social media. The nearby Puri Agung Karangasem, a former royal palace, showcases the grandeur of the Karangasem kingdom, which once ruled East Bali. Built in the 19th century, the palace blends Balinese, Chinese, and European architectural styles, reflecting Bali's historical role as a cultural crossroads. Visit Pura Lempuyang, a hillside temple complex, and climb the 1,700 steps to the main temple for breathtaking views and a chance to witness Balinese Hindu rituals. Arrive early to avoid crowds and dress respectfully, sarong required. Wander through Puri Agung Karangasem's courtyards, pavilions, and gardens to learn about the Karangasem kingdom's history. The palace's floating pavilion and intricate carvings are highlights. Snorkel or dive in Gemaluk Bay, where Amt's coral reefs, teeming with marine life, are among Bali's best. The bay's calm, clear waters are ideal for beginners and experienced divers alike. Look for dive schools offering trips to the nearby USS Liberty shipwreck in Tulamban, a relic from World War II. Stay in a fisherman's homestay or a boutique guest house like those owned by locals like Widaning Shri, who offer insights into Amt's traditions. Sip lemonade with keel honey at a cliffside warung while watching fishermen at work. Rent a bicycle to explore Amt's villages, from Lean to Gemaluk, and discover hidden beaches and small temples along the way. Amt's remote location in East Bali keeps it off the radar of most tourists, who flock to the south's beaches and nightlife. Its black sand shores and quiet villages offer a stark contrast to the white sand resorts of Nusa Dua, making it a haven for those seeking authenticity over luxury. Amt is a 2.5-hour drive from Denpasar or 1.5 hours from Sidemen, best reached by private driver or scooter. May to September offers calm seas and clear skies, ideal for diving and snorkeling. Choose from budget homestays, mid-range guest houses, or boutique retreats like Gria Villas and Spa. Watch your belongings around monkeys at temples, as they're known to snatch items, trade with fruit if needed. Located in Bali's northwest corner, Pemuteran is a tranquil fishing village that feels worlds away from the island's tourist hubs. This underrated town is a blend of historical significance, environmental conservation, and natural beauty, making it a perfect destination for travelers seeking a meaningful and peaceful escape. Pemuteran's commitment to preserving its heritage and marine ecosystem sets it apart as a model of sustainable tourism. Pemuteran's history is tied to its role as a fishing and agricultural community, with roots in Bali's pre-Hindu Baliaga culture. The nearby Pura Pulaki, a 16th-century sea temple, is one of Bali's most sacred sites, believed to protect the island from evil spirits. The temple's black lava rock architecture and resident monkeys add to its mystical allure. Pemuteran is also close to Bali Barot National Park, home to ancient archaeological sites and remnants of Bali's early human settlements. The town's modern history is equally compelling. Pemuteran is home to the world's largest bio-rock reef project, an artificial coral reef initiative started in the early 2000s to restore marine ecosystems damaged by dynamite fishing. This project reflects Bali's historical reverence for nature and community-driven conservation efforts. Visit Pura Pulaki, set against cliffs and ocean, and attend a ceremony to witness Balinese Hindu rituals or soak in the serene atmosphere. Dive into Pemuteran's underwater world to explore the vibrant bio-rock reefs, teeming with fish, through free snorkeling tours offered by local dive centers. Hike through Bali Barot National Park to discover ancient megalithic structures and spot wildlife like deer and black monkeys. Guided tours offer insights into the park's historical and ecological significance. Savor authentic Balinese dishes like gado-gado or green curry at Warang Sisha, where fresh ingredients reflect Pemuteran's agricultural heritage. Stay at Jada Villas, an eco-friendly villa complex 900 meters from the beach offering stunning views of volcanoes and a private yoga studio. Pemuteran's remote location in West Bali deters the crowds that flock to the south, preserving its quiet charm. Its focus on ecotourism and cultural preservation appeals to travelers who value sustainability and authenticity over luxury. Pemuteran is a 3 to 4 hour drive from Denpasar. A private driver or shuttle from Lavina, 1 hour away, is the best option. April to November offers dry weather and optimal diving conditions. Support local reef projects by choosing eco-conscious operators for diving and snorkeling. Tucked away on the eastern shores of Lake Beta in North Bali, Trunyan is one of Bali's most enigmatic and underrated historical towns. Known as Skull Island, this ancient Bali Aga village offers a haunting yet fascinating glimpse into Bali's pre-Hindu traditions and unique cultural practices. For travelers willing to venture off the beaten path, Trunyan is a journey into the island's mystical past. Trunyan is one of Bali's oldest villages, inhabited by the Bali Aga, indigenous people who predate the Hindu Balinese culture. The village's most famous tradition is its unique burial practice. Instead of cremating or burying their dead, the Bali Aga leave bodies under a sacred Taramenian tree, which miraculously prevents decomposition odors. The skulls of the deceased are then placed on a stone platform, creating an eerie yet culturally significant cemetery. This practice, dating back centuries, reflects the Bali Aga's animistic beliefs and their connection to nature. Trunyan is also home to Pura Pansaring Jugat, a temple with ancient stone statues and a mysterious 4-meter-tall megalith, believed to date back to the Stone Age, highlighting the village's pre-Hindu heritage. Take a boat across Lake Beta to see Trunyan's open-air cemetery, where skulls and offerings are arranged under the sacred tree. A guide is recommended to explain the cultural significance and navigate local customs. Explore Pura Pansaring Jugat, with its weathered statues and megalithic structures, in its serene lakeside setting. Combine a visit to Trunyan with a sunrise trek up Mount Beta, a sacred volcano with historical significance, offering stunning views of the caldera and lake. Engage with locals to understand their unique traditions, including ancient dances and rituals that differ from mainstream Balinese Hinduism. Stay in nearby Bajugal, as Trunyan has limited accommodation. Trunyan's remote location and unconventional burial practices make it less accessible to mainstream tourists, but its historical and cultural significance, combined with its eerie beauty, makes it a must-visit for those seeking Bali's indigenous heritage. Trunyan is accessible by boat from Kedisan on Lake Beta, a 1.5-hour drive from Ubud. Arrange a boat through a local guide or tour operator. April to October offers clear weather and easier lake crossings. Respect the sacred nature of the cemetery and follow your guide's instructions to avoid offending locals. In the Bangli Regency of Central Bali, Penglipuran is a traditional village that has earned global recognition as one of the cleanest villages in the world. This underrated historical town is a living museum of Balinese culture, with beautifully preserved architecture, ancient traditions, and a strong sense of community. Penglipuran's charm lies in its simplicity and its commitment to preserving Bali's cultural heritage. Penglipuran is a Bali Aga village, with roots dating back to the 17th century. Its layout follows the traditional Balinese concept of Tri-Hita Karana, emphasizing harmony between humans, nature, and the divine. The village's main street, lined with identical traditional houses, reflects this philosophy, with each home featuring a family temple, living quarters, and a kitchen. Penglipuran's history is tied to the Bangli kingdom, and the village has maintained its customs through strict community rules, including bans on modern vehicles within the village core. The village is also home to the Nyana and Thailam Gallery, a renowned woodcarving gallery that showcases Bali's artistic heritage, a centuries-old craft central to Penglipuran's cultural identity. Walk through Penglipuran's pristine streets, where traditional houses are adorned with bamboo roofs and lush gardens. Explore the Nyana and Thailam Gallery to admire Balinese woodcarvings, from mythological figures to everyday scenes, and purchase a souvenir to support local artisans. Attend a barang dance performance, which reenacts Balinese myths and legends. Explore the adjacent bamboo forest for a peaceful retreat. Experience village life by staying in a family-run homestay, where you can learn about daily rituals and enjoy home-cooked Balinese meals. Penglipuran's location in central Bali, away from coastal tourist hubs, keeps it off the radar of many visitors. Its focus on traditional life and lack of modern attractions like nightlife or beaches make it a paradise for those interested in culture and history. Penglipuran is a 1-hour drive from Ubud or 2 hours from Denpasar. A private driver or guided tour is the easiest way to visit. May to September offers pleasant weather and vibrant village festivals. A small donation is requested at the village entrance to support maintenance. Bali's underrated historical towns offer a refreshing contrast to the island's touristy hotspots. They provide authenticity, with preserved traditions from ancient rituals to artisanal crafts. Fewer crowds allow for a more intimate and peaceful experience compared to Kuta or Seminyak. Each town is a living museum, with temples, palaces, and archaeological sites that tell Bali's story. From Sideman's rice terraces to Umt's coral reefs, these towns combine history with stunning landscapes. Places like Pemuteran and Penglipuran prioritize eco-friendly practices and cultural preservation, making your visit meaningful. Spend 2 to 3 days in each town for a 10 to 14-day itinerary covering all 5. Renting a scooter or hiring a private driver is the most convenient way to navigate Bali's rural roads. Local guides can enhance your experience with historical context and access to hidden sites. Always dress modestly, ask permission before photographing locals, and respect sacred sites. Bring comfortable walking shoes, a sarong for temple visits, sunscreen, and a reusable water bottle. Bali's underrated historical towns, Sidemen, Umd, Pemuteran, Trunyan, and Penglipuran, are portals to the island's ancient past and vibrant culture. By venturing beyond the well-trodden paths of Kuta and Ubud, you'll discover a Bali untouched by time, where rice farmers, fishermen, and artisans continue centuries-old traditions. These towns invite you to slow down, connect with locals, and immerse yourself in a world of sacred temples, lush landscapes, and untold stories. Pack your curiosity and set out to explore these hidden gems. Whether marveling at Sideman's rice terraces, diving into Umt's coral reefs, or standing in awe of Trunyan's ancient cemetery, you'll find Bali's true magic in its lesser-known corners. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's inspire others to discover the heart of Bali's history.